Welcome back to a casted game of Age of Mythology Retold. We've got the Atlanteans versus Norse today. Tibby, or Tybe, is playing as the Atlanteans, playing as Kronos. It's going to be Kronos, and he is up against Makas, who's playing as Thor. Now, I've seen a lot more Thor this weekend. I think in the last beta, we saw almost exclusively Odin, it seemed, in a lot of games, but Thor seems to be getting a little bit of love. And one big note for Thor is Thor gets dwarves right at the start of the game, and their dwarves gather faster than other regular dwarves. So they're much closer to villagers, like you would think for other civs. And they've got the dwarven armory, and every time they get an upgrade there, they get a free dwarf. It's pretty cool. So sometimes you even see like an opening. You could go for a dwarven armory and transition. You can do some crazy thing where you do it in the first age. You can do a bunch of different options with it, but that's going to be the stage here. We've got Thor versus Kronos. The map today is going to be Blue Lagoon. Hope you guys have been enjoying the beta gameplay from Age of Mythology Retold. We're just about a month away from the launch of the game. I actually just put a timer on AoM.gg. I've been building an Age of Mythology website, which I hope is going to be the new home for Age of Mythology, and I put a big old timer right in the middle of the screen so you know exactly when you can expect Age of Mythology to drop. I've also got a place where you can upload your recorded games, and greatly appreciate if you do, because I'm trying to stress test this to make it better. So yeah, hope you check it out, AoM.gg. I've got a link down in the description. Let's keep getting back into this game here. Tibby is currently going out to the giraffes. A lot of villagers on the move. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Was he on the chickens to start? Yeah, he ate the chickens to start with. So not the best move. Chickens are a little bit slower than your giraffe gather rate. There's different gather rates depending on the units, the resources. So you should know the huntables like the giraffes or deer or hippos, whatever. Those are gonna be the fastest. And then you've got the chickens, you've got the goats, and then berry bushes, which are kind of like your domesticated food sources. Are gonna be a little bit slower, and then followed by your farms. Now he's out here with these oracles, getting some line of sight. This is how you actually gain favor with the Atlanteans. He'll be using this to passively get favor. You see the oracles are gathering, so you kind of want to spread them out, let them get their line of sight. They'll get more favor. And I'm not sure you want to walking around exactly like this. I've been kind of like getting full aura, and then walking to the edge of that aura, then walking to the edge of that aura, so I can maximize my favor generation. And then you're going to use that favor generation to heroize your units in the next age. So that's something to consider. Now, Kronos has a really cool ability. It is called time shifting or temporal scaffolding. Wait, hold on a second. That is not the one I'm looking for. They've got time shifting. They can move buildings across the map. They also have this at the manors. Temporal scaffolding increases the construction by speed of nearby buildings. That's what the manors do for Kronos. But we're gonna keep going here. Let's go ahead and reveal. There we go. Oh yeah, chat was saying that you would love if the recordings on AoM.gg could be sorted by most popular. So what I'm going to do is implement a login feature. I plan on adding a Steam login and like an Xbox login and maybe Discord. Let me know if there's other ones that you really think should be added, but I'm not going to add everything. And then make it so once you log in that you can rate games. So then you could rate games that you think are good or whatever, and then I'm going to use those ratings, and on the homepage have a featured Rex, and each week take the top rated games and show them there. So that could be super fun, and a lot we can do that. But I'll keep building on that. If you're a software developer and want to stop by, I do coding streams. I've got a coding channel on my Discord, and we've just been messing around with Next.js. I just really wanted to build a Next.js app and have a lot of fun with it. Okay, so going up to the next stage, we've got the Atlanteans training up some more oracles. That'll give them some more, of course, favor generation. Going up with Lido, this is going to give them access to the Automatons. And the Automatons, very interesting myth unit. It can repair fellow Automatons. They also can, if they get fallen, they can repair and regenerate and come back to life. So you'll see these things in action, but they kind of surprised me the first time. I was like, whoa, that guy just got back up. He just got back up. Yeah, that'd be crazy. Okay, so right now we've got a little bit of idleness going on in Makas' base. Needs to get on to the next hunt. You always need to be thinking about where you're going next with your villagers, because those resources will run out very quickly, and that lapse of wood or food gathering can really make the difference in the beginnings of the second age. And now we got some dwarves down there gold. The rest are gonna be on food. Even as, like, for example, what we're looking at here, right? This is, you know, 10 villagers on this giraffe. This is you're gonna be busy microing out here. Next thing you know, you got 10 villagers idled. I'd rather like send a few down there or something, but it's beta weekend. Come on, come on. Go easy on FitzBro. Okay, here's the automatons I was telling you about. They're clunky when they move around. And they glow. They have a certain glow to them. You see the blue glowing on their shield? Very interesting. I don't know where they get their LEDs, but... Oh, look at this. He cornered him with the berserk. He's able to get an oracle. That's going to be going down. Here comes the automatons. Coming in for a little raid. You got to watch out. Going in after Norse early on is very scary because you always assume there's a Hershir nearby. We'll see what he's able to do there. Okay, so... circling around, seeing what he can see. Boom! Takes out a house! Looks like he's getting his upgraded towers. So he's upgrading his towers right now. It's a little bit of an expensive upgrade to get early on, but going for it. But if you're investing in towers, you're not investing in an army. And not only that, he's losing a house. His automatons packing a punch. Oracle's getting there as well. Lots of big... How do you guys like the destruction of buildings? I love this in Age of Mythology. I mean, this is the same game engine as AoE 3, and you see destruction in AoE 3. It's just such a layer of depth to the battles. It's just really interesting and fun. Oh my gosh, taking out a villager. The automaton's pretty good. Pretty good. Where's Hershir? He needs to be ready to kill those things. Trying to build his dwarven armory, but yeah, right now, not looking so good. It actually looks like he's going for a fast heroic. Look at this. That's why he has 10 villagers stacked on giraffes. He's going right to the next age. He's trying to do a minimalism, and that's why he went for watchtowers. Okay, it's starting to make sense. It's starting to make sense. He's got a plan. Can he pull this off? I don't know why he's building his houses so far away, but he is, because those can get picked off again. Maybe better to build those. A lot of times you see houses built around your towers. Okay, by the way, Atlanteans also looking to go to the next stage. These guys, he just uses automatons to attack, and he's going up to the next stage. Fast Heroic is in season. You should give it a try. Don't be caught like a chump playing the second age. Okay, Dwarven Armory is going to be up. That's a requirement to age up. And then, does he have the gold? He does not have the gold he needs to age up. So that's going to make things a little bit harder. Okay, so continuing to... Oh, he's training a bunch of dwarves, which is going to cost him gold. They're a little better at gathering gold, but... Gonna slow him down a bit. He honestly would like to see him maybe even invoke that Dwarven Armory early on just to boost that gold to gather faster, but he'll have that for the next stage. That's something good to know. Longhouse getting built down, so gonna be ready to go. Let's see if the Atlanteans click up to the next stage here in a second. I just won a game with Gaia. I've been just getting whooped trying to play as Gaia. I don't know how to play Atlanteans for crap. I'll have to figure that out. My main squeeze is Egyptians, and then they removed it from the beta. Like, with Egyptians, I'm like top 10 in the game. Atlanteans, I'm like the bottom of the bottom. Like, oh my gosh. How many of you guys switch around the civs a bunch? Like, do you play every Pantheon? Do you like stick to one Pantheon? Do you stick to a few gods? I've been playing a little bit of everything, but it's always challenging because they're so different. They're so different, trying to remember what the heck you're doing. But I've been having fun just kind of playing around all the different Pantheons. Growing up, I played a lot of Thor, played a lot of Ra. I think were like my favorites, and right now I just really loved playing Isis during that last playtest. Oh, here we go. What's going on here? Automaton's coming in. Going after the villagers. He needs to be careful here. Takes out another villager, and they're gonna run away and repair. The perfect raiding unit. Okay, so I mean, basically Macus has decided not to build units, so he's not been able to really stop this raiding from happening. Okay, we do see Rhea is going to be the age up right now for Tibby. Let's see if Macus is aging, and he is not yet. Not clicked up. He's got a few units though, able to get his automatons down. They go crumbling, and you'll see. Look at this. This is what I'm talking about. This could be repaired. See how these are kind of crumbling to the ground? So these bad boys can repair. He set out a trap though. We got some spider traps. Not really the best spot for it. In the trees, probably not going there. Unless that's a trap. Oh, is the Oracle a bait? No. The spider's gonna get him! Oh my gosh. Look at these automatons. So these things can be repaired and come back to life. I swear I've seen one come back to life on its own. Don't hold me to that. Behemoth's out on the map. 2 behemoths, look at that. Yeah, Civ bonus gets 2 with every age up. So he starts with 2 automatons, starts with 2 behemoths. Yeah, it really feels like he can just push this right now. He's getting in a great spot. He's in the next age. Red's not in the next age at all. Not even much of an army. Behemoth's just gonna chill back at home. Now what's he doing? He's got a lot inside of his manor. Was he raided earlier? He's got idle villagers. Uh-oh. You might not realize it. They're inside the manor. That's all. That really hurts, especially when you're Atlanteans. That's a lot of pop worth of villagers inside those banners. Okay, so we got 2 behemoths, an automaton, not much anything else. Maybe he wants to repair these, possibly. Can you like kill the like this blueprint, or is it just there? Like it's gonna be there until I don't know if it ever goes away. I don't know exactly how it works, but we'll see. I guess we'll see. Okay, is Norse gonna age up? He's just loving playing the second age. He's like me. I love playing the age 2. Uh-oh. Got a few villagers idle. Needs to be able to think about that next food. I told you about this. You gotta think about that next food. He's gonna go for farms, it looks like. Thought he might go for the hunt down in the corner. It could be a good option for him. Kind of surprised how passively Tibby has played this. Now he needs to back up these myth units. This isn't gonna work with just myth units alone. Bro, I've been stacking my Gaia Forest next to each other and then having like one forest fire kill 2 of my Gaia Forests. I need to stop doing that. Wow, that just shredded that building. Look at this. These behemoths don't mess around. They pack a punch, that's for sure. Okay, so we got the ballistas, but the guy's got it on his tail. What is this? We got a spawning in Valkyrie. Wait, what was that? Hold on a second. He's not Loki. Maybe he didn't. I swear I saw one spawn in. No, he tradered him. I was like, so he turned this Valkyrie to the other side. I thought this like made a group of. I mixed Trader up with Chaos. Chaos makes like a group of units fight each other, where Trader picks one, and I used it on like one archer my last game, and there was like, you know, there's a Hydra running around with 5 heads, and I used it on a damn Tox, and it's like, oh my gosh, big mistakes were had. Okay. Valkyrie's healing up. We see a lot of units in queue. He might need some additional buildings so he can get those out. Makas, though, going up to the 3rd age. Heroic age coming up with Braggy, which will, of course, give him the battle boar, flaming weapons. Could put him in a good spot. I don't know why Tibby hasn't been making any more units. He's like making them like one at a time. He's finally adding some more military production. Just doubling down on the Automaton production. Those things train pretty quickly. Did the Automaton despawn? Oh, it looks like they did. Good call out. Interesting. Yeah, so I don't know if there's a certain timer on them or how it works. Yeah, we'll figure it out. If you know, leave it down in the chat. We'll learn all that. By the time I post this video, we might already know the answer, but it's always good. Help people out. Okay, there's the battle boar. Ready to go. I feel like the battle boar is like so much smaller in this game. I don't know why. I thought the battle boar was like giant in vanilla. He feels like he's like a small, tiny battle boar. Whoa, look at that. Just doing tricks, party tricks. Look at this. This could be a thumbnail right there. Imagine if I could tilt the camera. We could get like such amazing thumbnails. Look at the behemoth just strolling on by. Nothing to see here. Don't worry. Okay, here we go. The zoom detail is just amazing. We got battle boards. We got behemoths. We got Valkyries. Oh my gosh, yeah! That's gonna hurt. He's made of bronze, sir. Oh, that's gonna be so good. Automaton's coming in. We got villagers caught up in this. Berserk swinging away at that automaton. The time to live on units is pretty long, as you can see. They've out for a while. He's bucking around, but not much to kick right now. I think Norse are winning this fight. Valkyrie can be taking them out. There he goes. They crumble. Now a little healing coming out. That's a good fight for Makas. Could be the momentum he needs. One automaton left out there. Yeah, I don't know about spamming a bunch of like automaton versus Norse. You just know they're gonna have a bunch of Hashira in their army or on the front line that's gonna shred through you. I'm okay, like get a support or like a ranged myth unit, but you gotta really micro them. Like making a bunch of those against Hashir, good luck. Do you think Skigvoldi Strut Haraldsson is just gonna let you get away with that? Did he even use flaming weapons? No, he held it. Just to brag. Didn't even use it. Braggies. Over here bragging. Okay. We've got... Looks like we've added in... well, look at this. We've got some heavy Contarius. Which is going to be their... What is it? Good against range soldier and siege engines. It's just their heavy cav unit, essentially. Will it be good, though, in this matchup? Oh, boy. He's got his hill fort going up. Trying to go for a raid. Now, Red did lose a lot of villagers. I will say that. If you look at it, about 9 villagers down. Now it'll be about 10 villagers when he kills one of these. Oh, he didn't get one. Just be careful there. Might want to consider heroizing some of these. A lot of berserks. I've seen a lot of players spamming berserks. They seem to be a very popular unit. Their generalists is really kind of good at it. A little bit of everything. There's a Valkyrie back to heal up the troops back at home. Oh my gosh, this game is beautiful. Look at it. It's just gonna be great. I love making thumbnails for this game. It feels like everything is just like looks great. Especially when I got time to give it a little, hit it with the little zoom. Hit it with a little zoom, you know, look at it. Now that flag is a little blurry, but I'm not in Mythic. We got Disco Fort going on. Whoa! Strobe. Okay. Catapeltes. There's no cav on the field, so it's interesting that he's making catapeltes. They're heavy. They're good against cav. Did build a second TC expansion. 1,500 food in the bank. A little bit of a lopsided economy for Kronos. He hit the third age, then he didn't really follow it up with a whole lot. Okay, so right now, Macus, let's see what he's up to. Getting some of his heavy upgrades. We see lots of berserks, getting some houses going on. Food-wise, he's done a farm transition. Idled right now. Uh-oh. How long has he been idled? Oh, he just idled them. Okay, they're back to work. They're back to work. Don't worry. Okay, here we go. Battle in the middle of the field. Battle board leading the charge. Let's see what happens. Going on in. Not enough to hold. Those ballistas are not going to be able to survive the car ballistas. Okay, battle board pushing up. We got Valkyries in the front line. Use Trader on a boar and it does some bucking. There it goes. Whoa, Valkyrie flipped. 360 no scope right there, but that battle board eventually goes down. And here comes the flaming weapons. All of Thor's weapons have caught a flame and are doing excessive amounts of damage. You can see the Ottomans just melting to the ground. Oh my gosh, he's going to be pushing with this. Look at that, the army. You just got to run. You got to hide your wife, hide your dwarves, hide your kids because they're out here getting everything. Now, you don't want to be running away when you have this. Typically, you want to go for some buildings or something. You could even typically take out town centers, but let's see what he goes for. He says, you know, that's enough automatons. Look how quickly he went through that. Brrr. It is crazy. Flaming weapons is one of the best, like definitely an S tier god power. I can't wait to make a god power tier list. Okay, that runs out, but boy, oh boy, Bacchus is in good shape. Tibby should be a little bit scared. Does have a second TC online. Can he hold? You know what's concerning when Atlanteans... Well, I guess it counts population, so I think it's okay. It's okay. Never mind. Okay, takes out a lot of the infrastructure. He could perhaps prepare these, but man, he needs to get something going. I don't know if he needs to get like a bunch of Arcuses. Honestly, what do we have? Throwing Axemen in here?
Skip.
No throwing Axemen. I'll say the Terma could do well, but he's not going to even need Terma. Whoa, where are you going, sir? Out to the middle of the map. Okay, Macus right now going to be retreating back home with the spoils of victory. Looking very good. Got his boar at home. He's got throwing Axemen. Now this is where you'd want some Terma. Terma, I learned, counter the shit out of them. Oh, you see a little cute little detail? Look at the mini-map color. Look at the outside of the mini-map. Right now I'm on Norse, it's like brown. If I change to... There, it goes green. I should have zoomed in for you guys. I'm really mean. Somebody should have told me earlier. FitzBro, zoom in. Let the people see the map. I feel like the green map is like way better than the brown map. Look at that thing. Oh my gosh, it's just beautiful. Beautiful. You guys know I like green though. Okay, so we've got farms going up. Speaking of green, Murmelo is going to be kind of like the mainline infantry unit. Macus kind of given a chance to rebuild for this next fight. Macus didn't want to overextend, which is understandable. I think Tibby's looking a little like... I think he's a little more confident than he should be right now. He just got whooped in that last fight. He's like heading towards mid-map at this like... You don't want to fight on these forts. This is going to be bad. Now maybe some raids could be nice. Maybe just trying to protect these villagers that are heading over to the north. Understandable. Okay, let's see any action here on the age up front. Oh, Macus going up to the 4th age. That's going to be the mythic age. Tyre, and Tyre will give us access to the Fimbulwinter. Watch out, wolves are on the way. Now, what you should know about Fimbulwinter, it only spawns wolves next to the town center. So if you're like out here, wolves aren't going to be out here. There's no town center in sight. Here, going to be problems. Going to be wolves. There'll be wolves here. Wolves probably going to spawn here. Going to spawn here. But like these, not going to be there. So things to consider. Some maps, all those town centers are centrally located, and actually I think Fimbulwinter is a little bit less impactful at times if your villagers are off on the side. Okay, so if he uses it. Now Fimbulwinter is very nice to use like during a fight when your enemy's army is tied up. You can see setting some of those traps there with the spider lair. Okay, going on in. I don't think it's a fight he should be take. Bull doing a lot of damage right now. Throwing around, and here comes the Fimbulwinter. As there's got a wolf, we got the Fenris wolf brood there, but to Fimbulwinter, look at the back of the main base. We got wolves running around everywhere. These villagers need to seek shelter. They're in big trouble. Watch the villager count up at the top of the screen. 64, 60, 58. It is dropping. The wolves are just doing a number on this other waggers. He doesn't even try to garrison. Oh my gosh. And see, these guys don't do anything. But they have some good reach. And boy, oh boy, that is going to probably be history for Tibby. He lost all his villagers. He lost all of his army. The wolves are taking out buildings. Like, what on earth? What did they do? Fimbulwinter is cracked. It literally, these wolves chewed a building to the ground. Oh my gosh. And he's like, you know, he could follow up attack and finish the game. But he's like, I'm saving up for the mid. He's up for Titans. But Tibby says, okay, that's it. He taps out. Mac is taking a dominant victory with the Norse. A lot of automatons in action, but not enough to get the job done. I hope you guys enjoyed this casted game of Age of Mythology Retold. If you did, make sure you leave me a comment and a thumbs up. It really helps me out. And subscribe to the channel for plenty of more Age of Mythology content. I've got casted games coming to you every day, as well as some build orders just around the corner. Until next time, check out my Discord link in the description, as well as the link to AoM.gg, where you can upload your recorded games. And until next time, thanks for watching. See ya.